Hey, what's up, you guys? So we are back for another writer's attempt video. Josh wanted to do one of these videos because he didn't get to do one. I said, hey, let's bring Mykah back and myself, and we're gonna do them. So we're gonna go ahead and do those right now.
For a second, I was like, why is it moving? And then I remembered it was a recording. Also, why did I start the timer and then pull up my prompts?
I don't know.
That's why
That was like a
to
precious 2 seconds.
That's why I told you to do.
Oh, it's because so I listened to what you told me.
So here's your prompts.
Oh yeah, here's my prompts. All right, so it takes place on a cruise ship. The main character is a 70-year-old man, and it must include physical violence.
Yeah, those are her prompts. Now I came up with 2 sets of prompts, and I let Rob choose. She said that she wanted something that was fun and would be funny, and so Rob chose this one, and not the one with an animal main protagonist that gets bit by a human. This is the fun one he chose.
Oh, really? Oh man.
I felt
that would be cool.
I felt like it was too much like the last one that you did. I wanted to give you something different and something that was challenging.
But maybe it would have been better instead of worse. A cruise ship flanked with young people and a single old man.
Yeah.
He's just a singular
Okay,
old
so
man.
So we got the old man on the cruise ship already.
So when you're writing your location and stuff like that, your interior, exterior, you don't have to put all that information in it. It's just like exterior, a cruise ship, and
Listen,
then like
I was just
night or day. No, I'm just telling you for future stuff.
For sure. I won't remember any of it, but I appreciate you trying to help me.
Just go back and watch this video.
Yeah. Herb. And
Nice.
like Wilson was the first name that came to you. Herb came to me.
Right.
I don't know why Herb. I don't know Herb. I know it's an old man name though. So.
Oh yeah, Mykah, tell us why you're writing in all caps.
Because when I write, I don't hit shift. I hit caps lock and then just type like normal and then unhit caps
Well,
lock.
and I can tell you right now because the reason you're writing in all caps is because you're still setting a scene.
Oh, bungled that, didn't I?
Yeah, so you see how it's clicked on scene up
See,
there?
look, reminisces.
And you just leave it.
I'll
That's what I
notice
should have done
eventually.
on mine.
No, I'll go back and change it. Don't worry. I also did plenty of that. It's like, oh, it looks stupid. And then Deborah. And I debated spelling it differently. I was like, no.
No, you can spell it like that, Deborah.
I know, but I was going to spell it slightly differently.
His last
I was
cruise
like,
ship with Deborah.
his last cruise with Deborah. Not cruise ship.
His last cruise ship, like he's just crashing all over.
I like that idea. That would have been funny too. Like, gosh dang it, Herb, sit down. You've been at the wheel too long.
So is Deborah like his long lost love?
This is the thing that was interesting for me. I was like, who's Deborah? That could be his wife. And then I thought, would it be funny if it was his dog? And like this whole time he's like talking to these people about how great his wife is, and it's like turns out it's his dog. Like, God, she was a sexy and it's happy.
Beep.
Sorry, clean channel. This
Mykah's
is a
not allowed to
clean
be on the channel anymore. It's so funny that the pretty girl is the most foul-mouthed out of all of us.
It's funny too because
I'm a war veteran and I work in a prison.
Yeah, you and Michael and y'all
Yeah.
clean. You got the sailor's mouth over here.
yeah, are you allowed to curse? Can you like curse?
Yeah, I mean they do it. Well, you're not supposed to curse at the inmates.
Right,
but
right. That's what I was gonna say because
Yeah.
I know they curse at you for sure.
We're getting way off track. Should we start this over?
Nearby,
Oh,
a young
this-
couple clinks their glasses together and smiles.
There we go, yeah.
Ding. And Herb's just watching like, those were the days, man.
Thinking about his dog.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
His dog Deborah.
Excuse me.
There. You'll see a lot of this.
We're just gonna make fun of the way you type the whole time.
Excuse me there.
Excuse me there.
He definitely has an accent
Old
sometimes.
man voice. I don't know how to do an old
Does he
man
have
voice.
one of those?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me
Yeah,
there.
yeah, where there's a little bit of dysfunction.
I like to do an old man voice where it's like I'm pooping, so I go,
Excuse me. Bring me the toilet.
Gage is
You know, it's
losing it over
satisfying
there.
when like the person running camera is laughing.
Gage is losing
Excuse
it.
me there. And he's trying to wave at him. He's trying to get their attention.
Reaches out to get their attention.
So you got to say that whenever he's waving at people like that. You gotta say that in the
Yeah. No,
description.
I thought about Hugh. A couple looks
Oh, yeah,
his way.
She
with-
typed it back in the scene up here.
Sort of.
Oh yeah, I did.
I see.
Yeah.
Again,
Looks
it's hard to
way
read from the
brief.
side.
Yeah. It's hard to read from the side. Rob doesn't have peripheral vision.
What?
Where are you? Looks his way, smiling. They're like pleasantly surprised. I have to act it out because it's so poorly written.
I could see you in
Just
like
kidding.
I could see you in like a script, like when in the read through the table read. You're just like acting it out while everybody else is sitting at the table. You're like,
Well,
and she jumps off a cliff, and you're like, where's the nearest cliff?
I just jump off the table.
You jump,
Crash.
jump out of the window.
Excuse me there. Would you mind if I made? And he's English now. His accent's changed a lot.
It's so funny how we jump around. Like I did the same thing where you would start writing, and then you jump
I
back
go
out.
back a lot, like a lot.
I'm not sure if I did that.
toast. If I added to your toast?
Yeah, I think you did once or twice where you went up and did yours.
All right, so he says, excuse me there, would you mind if I added to your toast? If I add to your toast would actually make more sense. The couple looks this way.
Like
They're
some jelly?
Oh.
Like they-
Butter or something.
Hi, wife. Why, of course not. That's not weird.
You're right, this is super
And
cheesy.
it's not. Oh, just wait. You think that's cheesy?
Slight apprehension in the
Like, because it's kind of weird, you know?
Oh,
You would
man.
think. Hi, why, of course not.
So are they like a little weirded out by this guy?
You know, I think you have to wait to the end of
They
the
have
15
slight
minutes.
apprehension in their eyes.
Because, I mean, you never know what they're going to say. They could say, I hope you never fall asleep and never wake up. Like, I mean, he could say terrible things to them. I would be slightly weirded out if, like, a random old person, well, if a
I
random anybody did
sincerely
that.
hope you.
I was
They
like,
should not have given him permission
I
to
don't know if
speak.
you noticed while I was writing, but there was a moment where I just stopped and was, like, giggling to myself, and that's I was like, I sincerely hope. You are. You both are.
He's just straight screaming at him.
Herb's an angry man. This is where it could have gotten violent. This is where we could have brought in physical violence. He just smashes the glass on his table. I sincerely hope you both have that. Oh, it gets so much worse from here. This is where I start to. Oh yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
oh hell no, hell no, oh, hell no.
No, I think it was.
then I write it, and
You're going to
it's-
turn off caps lock.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we go.
Hey.
All right, now he's calmed down.
He's
a little
calmed
bit.
down.
He took his meds.
Wait, he's not angry.
He's good to roll. Now he's like, I sincerely hope. He's like whispering now.
You both have some
Be like, Herb, we can't hear you.
success. For a second, I thought I was about to write succulents, and I was like, ooh, I love succulents. And I was like, wait, you wrote this? What are you? That doesn't make sense.
Mykah, you're the smartest. Proud of you.
Thanks. I think you both have the success and happiness in life that my Deborah. I keep saying Deborah. Does anybody actually pronounce the name Deborah?
There was a skit, or on 30 Rock, they had like this little fake TV show where one of the ladies was named Deborah, but it was like a parody of like Survivor Island or whatever those things are called.
So I come back and I say, this may sound as odd since I don't know a thing about you. I'm trying to make him seem more normal.
Yeah, now he's not screaming, so he's a
Yeah.
little bit more normal.
Well, yeah, the
Probably take
not screaming
the
helps.
slight apprehension out of their eyes now. Yeah.
Slight apprehension leaves their eyes.
Too bad you can't add it right now.
I know, right? The number 4. 48. Wait. Oh, 40. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. For a second, I thought I could left that in there. I was like, 48 lovely years together. Is that a normal age for like someone's 70? Could they have been married 48 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would have gotten married when he was like 38,
Yeah.
or 30 or something.
Yeah.
22, whatever the math works out to be.
I won't change a thing about you, girl. That's not what he's meant.
That would be so weird.
I was having a lot of struggle at this point. I was like, oh God, I really don't want it to go this way, but I have like 6 minutes.
Well, he pretty much monologued right there for a
If
little
I
bit.
had just looked at this like 3 minutes before now, it would have helped a lot.
And so this is the first that we're seeing this script that she's writing.
I feel like, yeah. It's
Yeah, we
important that
haven't
share
seen
that.
it.
We already got the spoiler alert that
Truly spelled wrong.
she didn't put in any physical violence like she was supposed to.
So I failed the assignment. Listen to your teacher. Read directions.
Yeah, pay
Don't be
attention
like
to
me.
detail.
And spell the word truly right. I'm like, oh, do I hate this? Oh, yep, hate that too. I hate all of it.
I noticed on the last one we did, you do that a lot. You move your mouse around like real fast.
I know, that's why I was saying yours is like, because I can't sit still. Sentiment. see, I'm like, guys, can you help me spell sentiment?
yeah.
And then you tried to help, and then
my
yeah, and then I
God.
just messed it up real bad.
That's what undo is for.
So is this something that the
couldn't
timer
find
was making
undo.
you do? Like you started freaking out more, or is this just how you normally write?
See her right, just like you're just losing her mind.
I mean, I can't tell you. I honestly don't remember what was going through my head at the exact time. Do I often put sentences where they shouldn't be? No.
Or drag and drop
But-
things in the wrong area.
Yeah, there we go. Would you mind if yeah.
Yeah, you had to reconstruct that whole sentence. That took you about a minute.
I know. It was like a huge waste of time. Like,
Do you ever use undo? Do you know how to
I
use
have
undo?
undo, but where the hell is it? Heck, is it on your computer?
It's Control Z.
Oh, I have an actual undo button. It says undo on it.
Oh, it's got a little macro
Yeah.
attached to it that hits Control Z.
Yeah. Thanks, Dell. HP, not Dell.
At the
What's happening?
neighboring.
Table. So then I decided that it's an important detail that the table.
they're
He's
right
not
next to it?
shouting across the cruise ship dining room.
So that's why he was yelling earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
that
was
would've
it
made sense.
just that
But
he
he's
couldn't
right
hear?
next to them. Like, if this is their dining table, that's their dining table. He's
we're-
close.
But this is our table. They can't have it.
Well, yeah, it's a separate table.
No, we're sitting here.
Stop it. Clip. I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
clip
you
every time I
definitely-
laugh.
You definitely did. Are your ears okay, Gage? Thumbs up. We're good to
It's
go.
okay. He's just like the
An
corner
elderly woman.
Elderly woman
Elderly?
walks excited by her cane and joins. What accent is that?
And you're still writing a scene too.
Joins the couple. So we're seeing an older elderly woman enter and sit by them, and it gets so much worse for me.
You have 3.5 minutes. How could it get worse?
You'd be surprised.
So which table did she join? His or theirs?
The couple. Didn't I say that she joins the couple? Yeah.
Just joins the cup. Okay, it does.
Yeah.
I thought it said join the table.
Yeah, unless
So
unless
you
she
are
could
reading from the
see,
sides.
unless she could see. Yeah, it's weird going down lines and stuff.
That's the
So,
arm of the
Unless she could see.
middle-aged man, and now he's middle-aged. In case we didn't know the couple's age, they're middle-aged.
I gotcha.
Which, how old is that? I don't know. 45, 50. Yeah.
So whenever they're in the middle of their age,
Yeah.
Some people it's a lot smaller than others.
Yeah.
or lower.
So dark. It's becoming so dark. An elderly woman enters assisted by her cane and joins the couple. She pats the arm of the middle-aged man.
There you go. There's your physical violence. He didn't want to be touched.
And he just elbows her right in the nose.
Hey, stop hitting your mic.
Oh, sorry. Is that what that's for?
It says stop slapping the mic, Mykah.
That's really funny. This is
I
oh
went to a
no.
little board
Oh, and
there,
here I
it's
make the biggest blunder ever. I almost called her Judy. This is
What,
Deborah.
Deborah?
She's alive. She's alive. I know.
So you did what I did, where you just mix up the names of the characters.
Well, I fixed it. You didn't fix it, so.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even notice it.
I was like, Judy? Who's Judy? And like erased it. Oh, really? Thank you. You truly. Oh.
Nope, we're getting
Thank
all
you.
that.
You
Original
truly
dialogue
have
was
no
fine.
idea how much we appreciate that. You're gonna cry. I don't want to say tears. Mind telling us a little bit about her? I can't even remember what goes on after this.
That's how I
honest
felt.
to God.
I was like, I don't know what happened at the end of mine.
I had a minute and 42. Herb, he's gonna talk more. His name could be pronounced Herb, I just realized.
That's how I've been pronouncing it in my head every time is herb.
Herb, yeah.
Just need 10 more. You got the Colonel's
She was
recipe.
the greatest. I'm about to say something real cheesy.
She was
So
the more
excited.
greatester.
She was the mostest greatest lady I ever loved. Wouldn't that be cute though if an old man was telling you that?
Yeah, especially if he was dressed like a farmer on a cruise ship.
That's an important detail. He looks like a farmer.
Now he said, actually.
Actually.
No, he goes, actually.
She looked a little bit like your girl there, actually.
Strawberry.
Strawberry blonde, strawberry.
No, that sounds like that sounds like the way that an old man would talk.
Yeah, I tried with a twinkle in her eyes. My grandpa says that, so was like, oh, strawberry wine. Well.
So
like,
now I want to
well,
know.
I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, Gage. Oh my God.
What were you trying to type there?
I was saying, well, she looked a little bit like your girl there, actually. Strawberry blonde with a twinkle in her eye. And he's almost pointing at her, like, as he points to the woman, her eyes teared up. Her eyes tear up. And then it's like
you
tense.
did write in multiple tenses.
Yeah.
So who's this woman that comes in that's not Deborah?
No, it is Deborah.
I thought Deborah was the woman that he was thinking about. Oh, it's like a twist.
I'm embarrassed.
I always told you, Jane.
Oh no, did I leave it all caps? I think I did.
Yeah, your time's up.
Yeah, but I went back to change it or try to fix it.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize.
So once Mykah's time ran out, she went back and fixed all of her mistakes. Like
Not just the spelling and
she fixed some
syntax
of her
errors that I
spelling and syntax
noticed.
errors like a little cheater.
Remember?
So was this guy have like Alzheimer's and he's sitting next to him?
Well, because he didn't want to sit with them because it's weird because he doesn't feel like he knows them. But yes.
Come on, but your elderly dad with Alzheimer's, you're not going to sit at the table next to him.
Trust
You'd be
me, I
like,
thought
"Hey,
about
come sit."
that. Trust me, I thought about it.
You
I was
don't
like, it
remember
was
us
kind of
when you were
messed up
kids.
that he
Come
was
here.
sitting alone. Dear
Wow.
God.
That's messed up.
Dear God in heaven. And this is just me, like, fixing.
All right, Mykah, so tell me, like, was this more challenging than last time? Like, tell me your thoughts on it.
Yes, it shouldn't be because I only have 3 things, but the fact that I neglected to add the 3rd thing on the prompt really messed me up bad.
That reminds me of what Gage said earlier. He's like, well, what was it? You missed a 1/3 of your prompts?
Yeah.
You got more than half.
Yeah, I got 2 out of 3, but that's still a failing grade.
And then he goes, you got more than half right. So he's looking at it on the positive side.
It could have given you somewhere to go too.
It would have. Like,
Yeah.
I wish
You didn't feel like you had anywhere to go on the scene.
All right, so tell me about this. What you had going on in your head? Like,
I immediately, I don't know why, like, that he had to have a lost love. And maybe that's what made me forget the physical violence, because I was like,
You're focused on that.
Yeah. But then I was like, what if it's a dog? What if it's a cat? And then I spent too much time, I think, trying to decide, like,
well, 15
who is
minutes
this?
is real hard.
It's hard.
Especially to come up with, like, you had 4 characters in your scene.
I did.
So-
And almost 5. Judy. We don't know who Judy was, but she almost made her entrance.
She was like she's like the understudy, and then they brought her out.
Yeah, it's like, no. That's basically, if this was a scene and we were writing it exactly how it was to be played out, like we had to go off of this, there would be like, insert Judy, and then they'd be like, no, sorry, Judy, we don't need you, like. Poor Judy.
That's so good. That's another video idea. So what are
It
your
is.
thoughts on how your prompts were used?
I'm expecting to be
Well,
like,
mine
well, Rob.
weren't in this video,
well,
and yours, mine were used. So, well, that's the thing is I was thinking she could go either way, and I was excited to see whether it was going to be the 70-year-old man on a cruise ship assaulting people, or if it was going to be the 70-year-old man
was
on a
no
cruise ship getting
assault.
assaulted.
And then it didn't even have to
for
be
the
either one of them.
record.
It
And
could
then
have
it
been
was
somebody else.
a man with Alzheimer's. It was plaque in the brain. It was assaulting his brain is what it was.
I guess you could add that as physical violence.
So on a scale from 1 to 3, how disappointed are you?
1.
For the missing prompt.
Just a missing prompt.
That's fair. For the record, if I did do this, the 70-year-old man would obviously be the one doing violence. I can't do
Yeah,
violence
exactly.
to a 70-year-old man. That's terrible.
Well, see, that was why I chose it, because you said you wanted to have fun, and I was like, ooh, that could be.
and for some reason,
He
as
could
soon
have
as
done the crotchety old one with the cane, and he was going around like anytime he saw a couple kissing, he'd be like, "What?"
you think you're in love? I was like, that's so predictable. Let's just be disgustingly sappy. Scappy?
Yeah.
Scrappy.
Scrappy. Let's just whack people with our cane. Yeah,
Alright.
we tried. I tried. There's multiple people in here, clearly.
All right, you guys, we want to thank you for watching. We had a lot of fun. It was very challenging to do this stuff, but we're only going to get better because we're going to keep doing it as long as you guys keep watching it. And other stuff about watching our videos and things. Also, leave a comment below and tell us what you would have done with these prompts.
That's what I was going to say. And I was also going to say, I think it would be fun if we did one where people gave us prompts and we
Yes.
had to work with their prompts, because then they get to see their idea come to life.
Yeah, so comment below if you want to see your prompt on one of these videos, and then who you want to do them, or if you want to just let us randomly do them. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.